So every year for the 4th of July, me and my family go camping for a really big family reunion. Now, I have a big family, so it's easily over 100 people. And even though we have all these people and we all love to eat, we always bring way too much food. Now, usually this isn't a problem. The only problem with this time is when we got there, the park ranger had told us to make sure by a certain time at night, make sure all your food is put away. If you don't put all your food away, bears can pick up the scent, and they've been known to go through the campsites. Now, of course, that night, my family being my family, kind of brushed this aside and didn't really listen. So 12 o'clock midnight, they were still cooking food because they all kind of wanted to get rid of their food, so we're literally cooking from the morning all the way through the night. So I was asleep at this time, and around 1 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to people frantically running around outside and car alarms going off. So wanting to see what was going on, I open up my tent, and all of a sudden I look out, and I see 3 bears. One was probably less than 10 feet in front of me, eating out of the trash can, and 2 other ones were on top of the table, digging through the buffet of hot dogs and hamburgers, which I don't know why my family was cooking that at midnight, but they're weird. So I'm like looking around for my dad because he's not in the tent. So all of a sudden I see him running at me and he's yelling at me, get inside the tent, get inside the tent. So I go inside the tent, he follows me, I wake up my sister, and we all kind of huddle like in the center of the tent, and I see he has a gun in his hand. He's a cop, that's why he has his gun, he sees it everywhere. And so while we're all kind of huddled, I all of a sudden hear kind of like crunching, like footsteps coming from outside. So I'm thinking, like, what is that? I look behind me, and all of a sudden I see the shadow of this huge bear kind of brushing up along our tent. Now, as it's walking past, my dad has his gun, and he's literally pointing at the bear as it stops. And it's kind of like, its nose, you can see its little nose kind of like poking at our tent, like, so we're freaking out. So thank God the bear leaves out after about like a few seconds of it kind of like circling our tent, and by the morning, all the bears had gone. So by the time our family had finally calmed down and kind of was brave enough to go outside, our campsite was in chaos. All the food was gone, everyone was mad, everyone was upset, they wanted to go home, no one was really having fun at this point. But my dad kind of calmed everyone down because he's the one that set this whole thing up, so we all kind of stayed and waited it out. Now, the bears came the next night, but we were a little more prepared this time, so it wasn't too bad. Now, the reason why this night stands out so much to me is not only because it's like one of the scariest nights in my life, but it's one of those nights that me and my family always talk about. At every family reunion, we always go back and talk about how the bears were crazy, and we always laugh about it. So it's something that I always go back to, and it makes me appreciate times like that I spend with my family. Thank you.